Nvidia's run on pharma deals continues. The tech giant is extending its partnership with Roche on what the company calls the industry's largest hybrid cloud AI factory. What does that mean? It involves supercomputers. Hi, I'm Ryan Flynn, the AI correspondent for Biotech TV. Roche said this week it's expanding its AI infrastructure across sites in the US and Europe, giving it what it calls the largest announced AI computing footprint in pharma. For context, just 2 years ago, when Recursion said it had built the largest supercomputer in pharma, that system included just over 500 GPUs. Roche is now talking about adding 3,500 GPUs from Nvidia. Although, just to put it into context, that's still far smaller than what you would see in big tech. Amazon has said it plans to deploy more than 1 million Nvidia GPUs across its cloud. But that gives you a sense of how quickly computing power is scaling inside drug development. Roche said the new system is meant to support work across drug discovery, manufacturing, and diagnostics. At Genentech, which Roche owns, that computing power feeds what the company calls lab-in-the-loop AI, where models generate predictions, experiments to test, and then results are fed into the next round to improve it. Roche said that nearly 90% of its eligible small molecule programs already use AI. In one case, it designed a cancer drug 25% faster than normal. In another, it produced a backup molecule in 7 months instead of the more usual 2 years. The same system is also being used to build digital twins, virtual versions of manufacturing lines. Roche is already applying this to a new GLP-1 facility in North Carolina, which is a huge area for demand for these drugs. It continues to outstrip supply, so that would certainly help them there. Now, Roche isn't alone. Lilly and Nvidia announced a plan to invest up to $1 billion in a co-innovation lab in South San Francisco back in January, with teams working side by side on AI-driven drug discovery and development. With Roche and Lilly both scaling up their use of AI infrastructure and Nvidia chips, the next question is how quickly will competitors move to match them? And how long will Roche actually hold the title of the largest AI supercomputer footprint in pharma? More importantly, what does this change in practice, not just designing drugs, but getting them to patients faster?